And it is just after 9:30 in the morning on Wednesday where we have to talk all about the weather, where we could end up with the risk of possibly some strong to severe storms as we head into our late tonight, early Thursday. This is going to be along a much needed and appreciated cold front that'll finally bring some chilly air back to the Gulf Coast. In the meantime, it's going to be another day of warm, muggy air, highs in the 70s. Breezy south winds are back, and those of you that are still dealing with fog at the time I'm doing this live, you will see that fog moving out and lifting out as we go throughout the course of the day. And if you miss any part of this video, you can rewatch it right here on the Fox 10 News Facebook page, as well as on Twitter, our YouTube channel, and the Fox 10 app. So let's jump in and start talking about things. This should answer a lot of the key questions you've got regarding the forecast. So here we go. We'll start looking live at our Fox 10 Storm Tracker radar. There's the breezy south winds, and they're going to be tracking through at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Is there a little light rain out there? Yeah, between Pensacola and Evergreen, there's some light rain. That's all going to be tracking its way northward. You're not going to see the coverage of rain increasing until we get into this afternoon and this evening. That's when the coverage will start to ramp up. So the morning and early afternoon, it's going to be real hit and miss. But keep the rain gear close by. And those of you dealing with fog, as the wind speeds pick up, you'll see that fog moving out and lifting out. North of Interstate 20 is where there's still going to be a flash flooding threat, but that will not impact our area. As far as how things are looking with that stalled front, where you got the dark green on the color contour map, that's where the front is positioned. So you got 68 in Mobile as of 9:41, but you got 40 degrees in Little Rock, Arkansas, 32 in Branson. And we could actually get our temperatures back in the 30s on Friday and Saturday morning. So cold weather fans, the cold air going to be on the way. Just be patient a little bit longer, and you'll get that cold air returning on the Gulf Coast. What about severe weather potential? We mentioned that there was going to be that chance when the front arrived. The severe weather parameters have backed off drastically, which is great news for us. So the severe weather risk zone has backed off to a level 1 out of 5, a marginal threat that only includes areas west of Interstate 65. The level 2 zone runs from Jackson, Mississippi up to parts of Tennessee. And I think the same spots that saw the strong storms Monday night, Greene County, Washington, Clark County, you will be the ones with the best chance for strong to severe storms early on Thursday as that cold front begins to approach. And we'll show you that on the Fox 10 Futurecast in mere moments. What about the upper air wind flow? These are the winds at 18,000 feet off the ground. Why have the temperatures been so warm? Well, because aloft we got this powerful south wind coming in out of the Gulf of Mexico. And see where the clockwise rotation is right around Florida? That's an upper high. Now they're dealing with some extreme heat for February in places like Orlando, Tampa, Miami. But that upper high has blocked colder air from being able to return to the Gulf Coast. As that upper high moves away, the front will finally be able to successfully drop southward. And notice, it does. As we run the clock forward, the upper high moves out, colder air moves in, upper air winds start to push more in out of the north, and on Friday, Valentine's Day, we could see a high temperature under 60 degrees. So if you want those colder temps back, we're going to get them. Now, what happens with Mardi Gras? Well, tomorrow night, parades resume in downtown Mobile with the order of polka dots. Conditions should be mostly dry with a temperature in the low 50s. We will have to verify that this happens by keeping a close eye on the radar. Some of the models hint that rain could stay put for Thursday night. Others say it won't. We're going to go with the idea that conditions will be dry, but we will have to watch radar trends tomorrow. You certainly won't have to worry about any rain on Friday or Saturday. What are the temperatures like just before 10 o'clock? Well, there you go. Nasty range, upper 60s and right around 70 in a lot of spots, pretty much all up and down that Interstate 10 corridor. So it'll be another day where the AC is needed. Visibility is just before 10 a.m. finally improving. Mobile visibility at 2 miles, but still low around Brooklyn and downtown. But again, as the south winds pick up, you'll start to see less fog and visibility numbers improving. We'll end up in the mid-70s this afternoon with those breezy winds, and the chance of scattered light rain will be with us all day, but the coverage does go up the later into the day we go. Let's go through the Fox 10 Futurecast, and you can see the light rain from Monroeville to about J. And then we run the clock forward, and notice you start to see more dabs of green after lunchtime and after school. So you will have to dodge showers periodically throughout the day. Then as we go forward a little farther, notice a little more intensity in the rain as we get to about 8 o'clock tonight. And then we see the cold front approaching after midnight. Leakesville, Chatham, Jackson, Grove Hill, Thomasville. You'll be the ones with the best chance for a strong to severe storm as that line approaches. That's 1 o'clock in the morning Thursday, but notice the intensity of the storms weaken as they approach Interstate 65. That's 3 o'clock in the morning, and the front would be around approaching Monroeville, Citronelle, Bay Minette, Lucedale, Wilmer, and we go toward 5 a.m., and that's when the front crosses I-65 as well as Mobile and the eastern shore, and a lot of the rain coverage begins to thin out the later into the day we go on Thursday. But you will need the rain gear for the morning commute, but I think by the time a lot of you head out the door, the humidity will have already dropped, and so will the temperatures. So it will be a big transition in the pre-dawn hours of Thursday. Here's how the next 7 days stack up. Breezy today, mid-70s for a high, then upper 50s, the high temperature on Valentine's Day, Friday. That'll be the sunniest day out of the next 7 days. Coldest mornings, Friday and Saturday morning with temperatures in the upper 30s. For some of you, I know it's a 3-day weekend because of President's Day Monday. Rain coverage does come back on Sunday and Monday, and temperatures do moderate again. We'll be right back in the 70s by President's Day Monday. If you don't follow my Facebook page, please consider doing that. I can take an infinite number of followers. Just search for this page right here with the blue check mark, and I post social content on this 24/7 and weather content always updated. And you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram as well. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Hope you found it informative. Hope it helps you plan out your day. Good news is severe parameters are low, but that cold front is on its way. Jason will be back in the Fox 10 Storm Tracker Center this afternoon. I'll be back on the Fox 10 Morning News tomorrow for your Thursday, and I'll see you on social media between now and then. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you bright and early on the Fox 10 Morning News tomorrow. Make sure you stay weather aware, though, to any changes regarding that cold front's arrival. But again, the severe parameters are a lot lower than they were looking earlier in the week. Have a great rest.